Hi everybody, this is Saving Money with Jazzy. So remember the last video I told you guys about that whole computer reboot thing? Okay, so I go in today and I'm trying to go do the Alldale and one more Irish Spring and a couple more things. And I'm like, okay, let's go see. So I hadn't bought anything since then, so haven't had a receipt to see if I even hit anything or what I had to spend to get whatever. So when I go do the deal, I'm like, let me do the Alldale first and I'll do the Pamperdale and another Irish Spring, and then it should tell me if I did everything else correctly the other day. So I go do it, and then I get my receipt. Let's see, where's the one? Receipt with the all. So I get my receipt with the all, and it shows only two things I hit, which was the all and the Pampers. So I'm like, oh my gosh, don't tell me that transaction was nothing. So I'm mad at this point. I'm like, oh my god, today I should have expected my beauty bucks to come in, whatever I had got on Monday, and I haven't received nothing. So I called CVS customer service and I let them know what happened. And that the fact that I went in the store and I was like a 20-minute shopping trip turned into like an hour and then come back, and they gave me my ACBs no problem because that's something they can do. And when I requested my receipt, they're like, well, we have to go to the back and get it printed. And at that point, my daughter was screaming. She was done with the store. She was done with the car seat. She wanted to go home. So I was like, okay, well, I don't have time to do that. I'll just, as long as I get my ECBs, I think I should be fine. I told the lady on the register, I was like, when I get my ECBs, everything should be fine, right? So like if I hit beauty, how many times I hit beauty, it should go through, and I should be receiving my beauty bucks in a couple days. And she's like, yeah, everything went through. And I'm like, okay. So I left fine. I was like, hey, I don't need my receipt then if I already got my ECBs and it's already tracking for beauty, so I don't need my receipt. Okay, so today I'm like, okay, I'm looking on my app. I'm like, God, it hasn't came yet. I'm like, why? And then I'm like, let me go see. So I go and I just say, you know what? Let's just see if I purchase makeup again, will it trigger the ECBs again? Because technically all of them I did was only a one time. So like the Maybelline, the CoverGirl, the Rimmel, the NYX, those ones. So when I went to the store and I purchased all of these, and I went to a different store this time, and why did they all get triggered? Because then I asked the manager, because he's the one that was helping me. I was like, look, this is what happened. I went to a store, purchased my stuff. When it came to the receipt coming out, the computer had to get rebooted, or it did it itself. It did it by itself. And I never got my ECBs. I had to manually print them. He's like, we can print them out all day. It doesn't really technically tell us exactly what they're for, and they can scan your card. It doesn't matter. And I'm like, really? So he's like, technically, it doesn't show that you purchased any of this stuff. Like, if you triggered ECBs, it wouldn't tell us. So technically, that's why my coupons are all there still. My beauty bucks I was supposed to use on the Monday's trip was still on my card. I'm like, what the heck is going on? All my coupons are on there still. All my stuff is on there still. So then I go tell him, I told him that, and he's like, yeah, because I'm thinking the whole transaction was erased or something. I'm like, how? If I paid my amount out of pocket and stuff. And he's like, I don't know what to tell you. You'll have to call customer service. And I'm like, cool. So then I end up buying makeup twice because it should have just been fine the first time. Because I was like, okay, if it doesn't work, I'm just going to return everything, because I just wanted to see if it took the first time. So yeah, I ended up buying double the makeup, which is not fun. And I called and they're like, well, okay, we're going to get back to you and all this stuff. So hopefully they give me what I need and my ECBs that I earned, and we'll call it a day. Because I never had problems with CVS. Usually when I have a problem, they resolve them quickly. So hopefully this gets done, It's just crazy how that happens, and the reboot. That's never happened to me before. But anyways, enough with the complaining. I went to do a CVS haul today, part 2. And I think it came out pretty good, even though the whole mix up, you know what I mean? So the $9 that was on my card, I just used them now again. So I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. So let me show you everything I got, and I'll tell you how it went down.